But in 1846, so in 5 years from now, Chinese isolationism ends. So that's actually going to give us a pretty decent jump in our research points to hopefully not be 100% garbage. Research point modifier, tax efficiency, land organization, navy organizations, garbage. Basically, this means we'll never be able to declare war on anybody. The 8 banners were administrative and military divisions under the Qing dynasty, into which all Manchu households were placed. In war, the 8 banners functioned as armies, but the banner system was also the basic organizational framework of all of Manchu society. The banner armies were considered the elite force of the Qing military, while the remainder of the imperial forces were incorporated into the vast Green Standard Army. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 11 vassal. You're now at war with Aiden. Aiden doesn't have an army, so I'm not too surprised that they can't actually really resist you. We have a female shortage, so population growth is going to be also just bad. Excellent. Who needs population growth? I don't. I'm sure we'll be fine. Nothing bad could possibly ever happen to us. But I'm surprised that Mexico is actually... Okay, they did lose Yucatan. Yucatan has declared independence from Mexico. But they were somehow able to incorporate Texas without immediately dying. So, I mean, that's good for them. Excuse me. To build 1 more cavalry unit. I mean, we do want the cavalry. And I feel like our army is basically as good as it could possibly be right now. And in 4 years, from now, Chinese isolationism will be over. No, just keep on letting the opium problem get worse and worse in China. And hopefully the British don't get mad at us about it. Like, Britain, how do you feel about us? You're a negative 10. If we were to theoretically increase relations, I think up to I think 150? There's a number, I don't know exactly what it is. But if you have relations high enough, the AI will never attack you. Okay, Stickum, I don't want an alliance with you. I think your flag's sweet as hell. But I don't think that's really in our best interest. So you're now in the Spanish sphere. You actually being in the Spanish sphere might mean that Britain and Portugal end their alliance. And I'm significantly less scared of Spain than I am of Britain. For obvious reasons. We'll have to kind of wait and see what Portugal does here. The farmers can keep some tea. They love tea over there in our farmers, they love the tea. They love the tea. So let's bring you over here. Let's bring you down this way as well. I mean, if the British were to attack us, where would they come from? I guess the Spanish, they do own the Philippines, and they could use that as a launching point into Nepal. I'm going to say no to your alliance for now. Yeah, but because you're in their sphere, Spain's in 7th place, the Dutch are in 9th. We should see Portugal and Britain end their alliance. Like, that's just how the game works. You're friendly with them. They've been... I guess you're still friendly, so you could still theoretically intervene. Maybe if Spain gets enough points to just ban the British. We'll have to kind of just wait and see, though. At least for right now. We basically trained up the entire army. Not much else we can really do here. I'm hoping we at least have some decent generals. We got attack +2, which is not bad. We got a attack +1, defense +2, Like, I think we're going to really need to foreign smugglers, ignore it. Yes, people are very conservative. So 16% are liberal, 14% are reactionary, 26% are conservative. Somehow that equals 100. I'm not too sure how those numbers work. It seems wrong to me, but, you know, what do I know? What do I know? What else is going on in the world at the moment? Nothing too much, at least right now. But again, you know, it's still early on. It's only 1844. We're only, you know, not even 10 years into the game yet. Ethiopia is doing some wars. France is moving her way into Algeria. Dutch are doing stuff in the East Indies. Nothing too surprising there. I think they did manage to unify their territory in the south. Good for them. Is the Heavenly Kingdom getting some cores? Yes. And the Heavenly Kingdom is going to prove... I mean, will it be a threat? I don't actually know. I don't know how big of a threat the Heavenly Kingdom is going to be. But we'll at least get troops, because usually the Heavenly Kingdom spawns in this general area. And we can call in our vassal states if we need to as well. I'm not too worried about the Heavenly Kingdom. We have enough troops in the area that... honestly, I think we should be okay. If anything, I'd want to kind of spark it early on. The earlier we deal with that civil war, I believe the better we will be. Are you at 2%? You're at 1.9%, so that's basically as good as we want it to be. So let's go on now to the next province. Because actually, if you look at our cores, most of our territory is not actually cored. The only core territory we have are these couple of provinces around Beijing. Everything else is not actually cored. It's cored to the Republic of China. But the Republic of China is a long ways off from now. Right? Like, it's not going to happen anytime soon. And Algeria is actually winning our war against the French. Shut down the ring. Foreign smugglers. Seems fine for now. Of course, Prussia and Austria are fighting over control in Germany. Britain has actually put them in our sphere of influence. Portugal, still allied with Britain. That's not what we want to see. We want to see them not do that. We want to see them do anything else, really. And they should end up still winning their war. These are wars I believe are happening in West Africa. They don't really affect us too much. And we're only one more year away from this. Yeah, January of next year. So half a year. That'll hopefully at least maybe boost us up to at least gaining 1 point per month. We're at 0.2 right now. So we've doubled roughly from where we began this campaign. From 0.1 to 0.2. But, yeah, we need to get rid of the negative 40%. Because right now it's negative 40, 70, 80. Yeah, we're losing 95% of our research points. We would be gaining 2.5 right now if it wasn't for all these malices. But soon, in half a year from now, that should end. We won't have any more problems forever. Hopefully. You are Burma. Do I want to ally myself with Burma? I mean, I guess I will. And if any of them get attacked by, you know, Britain or something like that, we'll just immediately withdraw our alliance and, like, not be friends with them anymore. Portugal. And they're friendly right now with Spain. Or with Portugal. Are you going to ban them? No, you got to get to 65 to actually ban them. You should do that, Spain. You should get your way up to 65 and ban the British from actually intervening in Portugal. Or, I guess, put them down to cordial again. You know, whichever one comes first. Okay, but we should remove our one modifier. There we go. We go from 0.2 to 1.18. That's a pretty substantial jump in research points. So we'll actually generate... We're only at 600. This whole campaign, we've only gotten 650 points. But, you know, it's going up at a much faster rate now. You do want to get the artillery, I think, ASAP. Even our military is garbage. Having artillery in the back line will provide a bonus for us. Having no artillery is going to be really sad. Yeah, 51. Why don't you just make them down to cordial? Or go up to 65 and ban them. Like, just do that. It's way easier for you. Right now, we are in 94th place. Who is ahead of us that's uncivilized? Probably Japan. Maybe Persia as well. Yeah, Japan, the East India Company. But that's basically it. So nothing too surprising there. Japan, East India Company. It's really who you would expect would be on top here. But the British East India Company is not going to exist for too much longer. Which actually is a direct threat. Because if Britain annexes the East India Company and they decide just to move troops into, let's say, Tibet, it basically gives us a land border with Britain, which is not what we want to have at all. But you're no longer allied with Britain. You're still friendly with them. I'm going to save just in case. But I'm going to try to take Macau. It's only our 2 war score. And all of our puppets do end up joining the war. Does Tibet join the war? They do not, actually. Yes, now war with Spain. Move our troops into Macau. Try to take the city. California. Like, if we can hold on to the city, we're at 0.3%. But as long as we can keep it occupied. Governor sent a letter. Apologize. Just occupy Macau and watch for any Spanish troops trying to land in the country. Because Spain has our military attack 6. Which, I mean, it's not that high. Like, if we're going to attack them, this would be the time we want to do it. Did the Oregon crisis? No, they actually... Britain has decided to keep Oregon. Or no, Washington State. And we'll just kind of maintain our control as much as we possibly can. I mean, you guys would accept the call to arms, but I don't think I need you to. You can see they've set 27 units in Spain. Are you mobilizing? You are. But I don't think that really matters so much. To be quite honest, I think we're okay. I know those are like famous last words, but stockpile extra tea. Yes, we got like one transport ship. Are you transporting infantry to go try to siege these islands? I mean, we can see Dutch forces down here. Are the Dutch at war? Is there in a sphere? No, they're not actually at war with them. We actually have no transports. We'll build up, say, 38 transports. Put them down into, let's just say down here for right now. But we probably won't even get Clipper convoys. Okay, no, we can get a handful, but not too much. But let's go to trade, Clipper convoys. We actually make the most Clipper convoys of anybody in the world. So, you know, let's get it to 74 for you. Yeah, build all these transports at once. Like, before the mass industrialization of Europe, we are actually like an economic powerhouse. Like, we're actually very powerful ourselves. French Revolution of 76, or 47. Center blockade, -0.4. Where are they blockading? We got a small Portuguese fleet here. They're landing their way into Taiwan. Not a big surprise. That's definitely going to be the easiest point for you to actually hit. And now the Portuguese are leaving. Question is, I mean, of course, I guess we probably do want to maybe put some more troops in Taiwan. But they have 11 stack. It's just pure infantry. We got a Spanish army arriving here as well. We have a 26 stack. With 8,000 artillery, 17,000 infantry. Our blockade, we're at 1% now. But they're not going to say yes. They won't even say yes to a white peace. Apparently this actually were 3, but it says 2. Who knows what's going on there? Okay, now you are moving your way to Hainan. We're gonna bring forces over to Taipei. We might take a lot of attrition, but it's honestly not a big deal. We have such a large population. We can get more troops. We have to. The problem with them is their massive amount of infantry, or the massive amount of artillery, I should say. That's the actual threat here. I wonder if it'll make sense for us to bring troops over to the Philippines. We're at 1% up. Attack our blockade, occupation. We're at 1% right now. The thing is, I also don't want to bring too many troops out of... You have 41 ship. 12 stack of infantry. Let's bring over a 65. Combine. Put you onto the boats. I don't know where the Spanish fleet is. I'm assuming they're going to be in Spain, right? That's where I would imagine to be. You guys go to Manila, immediately come back home. This 8 stack, just go up and join one of these other northern armies for now. But if we can occupy Spanish territory, we might get them to want to concede. For 1%, you still want to accept a white peace. Like, this is the threat. That 27 stack. The 12 stack of infantry, I'm not too worried about. Who the hell are you? Are you my vassal? Yeah, you're you. I mean, I'll give you military access, but I don't think it's actually that important. And we will bring, let's say, these troops down south. Just in case. See, the Portuguese, they've occupied that island. We're at 2%. We're getting our taking war score. Can we even march our way down here? You can. We do know there was a 27 stack, but actually, this 27 stack is probably that 27 stack. Yeah, it was. Okay, fantastic. So, you're at 41%, probably because we're not funding the Navy. Fund the Navy. Make your way up towards the north. Are you still friendly with Britain? You are. So hard to see the occupations. They're both like the exact same like shade of yellow. Oh, you actually didn't finish occupying the province. That's my bad. I mean, is there anything I can do against Spain that would be like incredibly cheap? Like what is this area? This is Luzon. If I was to theoretically want to take, let's say, Luzon, it's 5 war score. I'd prefer just taking Canton and then afterwards, maybe once we're civilized, doing something else. Are we playing a mods? We are playing with HFM, which is, yeah, basically just like a flavor mod kind of. These troops up and around. Okay, the Philippines are now, if we look at relationship map mode, we can kind of see here in green what's occupied by us. We're at 4% against Spain. They still will not surrender. Probably because they think that they're more powerful than us. I mean, it's right now 65 against 67. But we'll keep our troops in the Philippines for now. Mostly because I think it's a little bit of risk to bring them back home. Where's our fleet? Bring their fleet over here for a moment. We will be able to see the Portuguese army. They have a 12 stack here. The threats... Thank you, Prince Mo, for the follow. The threat here... I mean, a 12 stack... They're a little bit of a threat. I mean, it's we can see that Spanish AI does not feel confident attacking into either of these armies right now. Which is nice for us, actually. Do I have any ports in my entire country?